So they asked me if I would keep the thing going and rap, so let me see what I can do. How come you laughed when I said that? I don't get it. But how about Harry Mack? He's pretty amazing, right? What I love the very most about Harry Mack is his ability to take data, letters, and numbers and words that are coming at him literally in real time and turn it into something just off the charts amazing. In many ways, that's the kind of stuff that we're seeing that Josh just shared from all of you, from our Domo customers. You may not sound as cool when you do it, but you look really great on your sites. You're using data to make decisions that take actions and then positively impact the entire organization, all with data. Again, maybe not as sexy, maybe not as cool, but it makes a difference in your organization. The data, remember, is not the novelty. It's what you do. It's the action you take. It's what you create that really matters. Let that sink in. It's not the data that's the commodity. It's what you do with it that really makes the difference. We are so excited to be back in person. 5 years. Yeah, go ahead, cheer. Let me hear it. We've got a power-packed few days. I mean, it's gonna be, I'm already feeling a little bit like, are we there yet? And we're not, we're just getting started. And we're so excited. As you've seen, Domopalooza is the AI and data conference. We can't wait to show you all the ways we're thinking about AI and how it can help you make a greater impact on your own organization. Remember that in the ever-changing world we live in, we have to do a whole lot more than simply produce insights. We have to design exact data solutions that your business needs to face whatever the challenges that you might see come around the corner. Those data solutions, they might lead to automations, they might need apps, they might need visualizations, AI integrations, or a variety of other solutions. You're gonna hear today from our product leaders all about those areas. We're gonna show you how using that Domo platform can make your work easier, faster, and more efficient. So let's get rolling. For the next few minutes, I wanna highlight a couple more customers that are putting that data to work. Let's start with Mojo AI. Mojo AI is here. Raise your hand. Where are you? Oh, shoot, they didn't come. Mojo AI, scream for me. John Lee, you're here too. There he is. Thank you, John. So Mojo, a local company that is literally saving lives with AI and Domo, provides high-risk safety technology to some of the largest brands in the world. You have probably been in the buildings that have been built that have used this technology. 46%, almost half of the fatal falls, slips, and trips that happen in the US happen on construction sites. Costs over $11 billion annually. It's a huge problem. So this is one that Mojo is using Domo, data, and AI to try and solve. They have a customer, Prologis, who I know is here as well. Go check out their breakout session. They're rolling out Mojo's conversational AI to projects all around the world. So that field managers, remember, probably non-technical, field managers can quickly find insights in Domo that are gonna help their team stay safe. So instead of having to sort through filter after filter after filter, construction site managers simply tell their phone what they need. Something like, show me all the serious injuries that happened in the eastern US this year. Using generative AI, the right filters are applied and the appropriate dashboards are popped up for these field managers. Those field managers don't need to be BI experts. They don't want to be. They simply need a way to keep people safe. That solution is, of course, enabled by Domo's AI service layer and works really well. With that solution, Prologis workers get the data right in the moment they need it, so they can make it home safely at night. So for Mojo AI, data, AI, Domo equals legitimately saving lives. That story about Mojo AI and Prologis, it's inspiring. It's an inspiring application of AI. It was hard to imagine being able to do that just a few short years ago. What was once exclusive to all of the elite data scientists and engineers, many of you out in the crowd, props to you, is now available to anyone. But the question really is, how do you make sure the AI you're enabling is safe, that it's governed, that you're able to scale and help your organization the ways that you really need it? At Domo, we can already see how AI can positively disrupt industries, but you have to be intentional. You have to be intentional about safely enabling AI-driven actions. Let's take a look at how some of that AI disruption and transformation is coming to life. Roll that movie for me. Anybody seen this? So in just a few short years, we've gone from the AI that looks like Will Smith to some of you have seen what Sora's building now. That happened in just a really, really short amount of time. It's not perfect, but remember that this kind of transformation, disruption, never starts as perfect. Navigating a paradigm shift is really, really rocky terrain. So yes, this is the AI disruption we've been promised, but is it really the AI that we need? I am a huge fan of disruption. Domo was started about 14 years ago to disrupt practices that were limiting the way that people use data in business. So Domo, Josh, the team, created the first ever cloud-based, full-stack, independent data platform that just puts data in the hands of people to get things done. But it started with disruption. Something new, something exciting, something game-changing that sometimes rocks us a little bit. Sometimes it even might feel a little bit uncomfy. But just like all the great innovations, the rewards in the end can become totally transformational. So let's talk for a minute about what it really means to be transformational. Anybody remember this human being up here? Think back to some of those greatest transformations and innovations of all time. We'll talk specifically about electricity, about internet, about cellular, just to name a few of them. They transformed the way we live. But remember that they started out as simply being disruptive. When you think of electricity, electricity knocked a guy off his kite before becoming the first thing you touch every time you walk into or out of a room. The internet, kept your high school pals on the busy signal before becoming the instant portal to everything and person in the entire world. Cell phones, who knows this guy? Who knows him? Raise your hand. Don't be shy, I knew it. Cell phones were just brick-shaped weights that only this guy could make look cool before becoming literally a practical extension of every one of our hands. The reason that these technologies bridge the gap from being disruptive to transformational is not because of technology. Let me say that again. It's not because of the technology. It's because today, everyone can use them without even having to think about the tech. It's the application of the technology that make them so useful, so reliable, so human, that they've become just normal. One of the greatest AI innovators in the space right now is NVIDIA. Their CEO had a really cool clip that you're going to see here from TikTok that talks about the miracle of AI. Let's run that clip.
Over the course of the last 10 years, 15 years, almost everybody who sits on a stage like this would tell you it is vital that your children learn computer science. Everybody should learn how to program. And in fact, it's almost exactly the opposite. It is our job to create computing technology such that nobody has to program, and that the programming language is human. Everybody in the world is now a programmer. This is the miracle of artificial intelligence.
So that is the kind of transformation that we're building with Domo AI, and you're going to hear a lot about it. Bringing data AI together so intuitively that all of us can act on insights without even knowing we're using data, science, or technology. We're making it that easy. It's just a normal part of life. So this week, you're going to hear a whole lot about how Domo is data plus. That might be data plus AI, data plus automation, data plus apps, data plus governance, data plus legitimately anything you need to get the job done. Remember, it's different for everyone. Domo's real power is letting you design the data products your business needs and then connecting it everywhere you need it to be connected. It's kind of like the engineers, they just engineered it into the walls and you flip the switches on and off. Then, just like that, the business is completely powered on or off. Uh-oh. Domo AI, can you turn the lights back on, and while you're at it, can you grab me a drink? Ladies and gentlemen, Domo AI, put your hands together. If you haven't heard of Harmons, a big Domo customer, they may be one of, our other great customer, Schnucks, is also in the audience, one of the best grocery stores in the entire planet. One of, Schnucks, don't worry, one of. If you haven't been to a Harmons, though, do yourself a favor and check one out while you're here. I'm biased, but they're pretty amazing. So fresh, so clean. Some people have even said they're so fresh and so clean is what I heard. One of the best shopping experiences that you'll ever have. There are 20 Harmons grocery stores in the US. They all rely on Domo, right on their phones, to smarter staffing, to help them make smarter staffing, stocking, and ordering decisions. They centralize reporting for more than 1,000 company users so that they can instantly access the data they need to manage store operations and inventory more efficiently. As a bit of an example, they have a kitchen manager. I don't know if he's here, but if he is, you need to meet him. He's amazing. He doesn't need a dashboard. He doesn't need a visualization. He just needs to know how much roast beef he needs to order. That kitchen manager before Domo used to order a ton of deli meat and he'd throw away about 50%. Now Domo tells him exactly how much to order and he only ends up throwing away about 5%, which is of course a huge savings for the company. With data intelligence driving more of its business, Harmons can now keep fresh-made products on the shelf, reduce waste, and improve sales performance. So for Harmons, data plus automation plus mobile access equals sustainably fresh food. Like Josh said earlier, that's just another example of how the Domo platform allows you to leverage, extend, take action, automate those actions on your corporate data, no matter where it is, all while securely using AI transparently and with the proper permissions. Customers like all of these that you've heard today, ESPN, Harmons, Mojo AI, Falvey, and so many others, they are those who are the innovators. You are the innovators. You're brave enough to disrupt your orgs so you can pursue the transformation that you envisioned. This week at DP, you're gonna hear all about the ways that Domo is data plus. Starting with these new product announcements you're gonna hear in just a minute. We've been developing a lot and we're so excited to show it to you. You're gonna hear even more incredible examples of customers who are working with Domo to connect to all the transformational outcomes they need. I am thrilled to be here with you in person and to spend the next 3 days. You're gonna see a lot more Harry Mack. You're gonna see a lot more Dan Reynolds. You're gonna have a whole lot of fun. But I know that if you dive in, you're gonna walk away with even more inspiration for how AI and data can make a big difference in your organization. Domo can help you do that. With that, please enjoy the conference. We're listening and we can't wait to hear all about how you put AI and data to work. Thank you and welcome to Domopalooza.